Okay, if we show you inside, as you can see again, we tried to keep the weight to the absolute minimum. So all the steering column and everything has all been shaved down, and every section that we don't need removed. We have a full safety devices 6-point cage in here. When you've got literally nothing really above your head, having the cage is definitely something useful. It's all tied into the correct positions. We have a Tillet B6FXL FI race seat. Needs XL because I'm a big lad. With some Luke 6-point harnesses, which again go through the floor and again mounted through the subframes itself. We run an Adaptronic ECU, and the nice thing about that is we can actually use a tablet as the dash, which is great. And because we literally hook, there's no apps, no nothing like that. It's a normal Windows 2-in-1 laptop, and what happens is we connect it directly to the ECU, and it works as a full laptop. So it means that it's got a 32 gig hard drive, and you can basically load up as much stuff as you want. You can access files. It's all touchscreen, and it obviously makes life a lot easier. Brings up all your data. This is all configurable, so I can put anything wherever I want. As you can see, I've just got a normal sort of rev counter, some temperatures, air fuel, boost, the usual things, wheel speed, etc, etc. We've added quite a lot of extra things into this. So we have 4 EGTs, we have fuel pressure, oil pressure, coolant pressure. Because it's a Rover K series, will it lift the head? That's the usual question we get asked. And there's effectively there's no dashboard or anything, all that's gone, again to save weight. This is just a dash I knocked up out of carbon, and this is attached on Velcro so that I can easily take it off, plug the keyboard into it, make any tuning changes. We have full traction control in this, so we have front and rear wheel speed sensors. We also have full load control and flat shift. So again, it's just connected. It's a brake switch from a Transit, but just which is the same as what's on the brake pedal, just attached to the clutch one, which does exactly the same job. We're using a factory shifter, but effectively what I've done is I've raised it by making some carbon tubes and a plate to raise it up, because what happens is it's very easy to grab. You can literally go from there to there rather than all the way down. Hydraulic handbrake, again made a carbon rod to go up just so I've got something easy to grab, and that way when I let go I can just go straight to there. It's a very, very short distance. No passenger seat. The doors are fully cut out, there's nothing in them. Perspex windows, Perspex windscreen. All the bolts are either titanium or they're aluminium. Titanium if they need touch weight, aluminium if they're just, for example, just the lightweight doors. So that's pretty much what we've got in here. Obviously, general fuses. Some people love PDMs, but for myself, I'm pretty old school. I would rather just have a fuse, because I can swap a fuse. If it is that a PDM has a wobbler, then that's it. Your weekend's gone potentially if you can't fix it. So that's the interior. One thing that we've done in here is normally you would have your heater and battery, but as you can see it's completely and utterly empty. That's because we removed the battery to the boot, so it's literally right next to the alternator, to the starter motor, and that reduces any current drop, also saves weight because you've not got these long heavy cables. But the nice thing is, because the car wheelies and grips so easy, if we do need to add weight, we can easily just drop it straight into there, whether that's lead batteries or whatever we decide to use. The suspension on the car is done by Gaz. It's their Gold series. They were very nice. I actually visited them with them, sat down and explained what I wanted to do with the car, and told them the spring rates I wanted to run, and they valved them accordingly. And it made such a very big difference over running the Nitrons that I had before, because they were set up for circuit and just way too hard. So that's just a quick overview of the car. Again, trying to keep the car as light as we can. I think the car can be fairly competitive. It's never going to start chasing V8s down, but with the car fully turned up, it should make around fully turned up about 700 horsepower. We don't know the exact amount because we just wheel spin on the dyno in fifth, which is quite fun to watch. But we went to Santa Pod for the last one that we brung. We did have a few issues, but relatively compared to how it's been in the past, it has been much smoother sailing. We did a couple of 10.9s. The first 10.9 I did, when it lifted the front wheels up for nearly a second, the car did point pretty much straight towards the tree, which was a bit of an eye-opening experience. So I was a bit slow on the change to second as I realised what had just happened, and the car kind of got all over the place after third gear, so I was off the throttle fully for 1.6 seconds, but it still did a 10.9. What we found out was that running normal road tyres on the front with slicks on the back is a pretty bad combination, and that's what caused the uncertainty. I wasn't quite sure what it was at first, so we put some normal road tyres on the back, and again, this is all at the lowest power the car will run, which is around 13 to 14 psi, so around say 350 horsepower. We did a run on road tyres. We went straight as a die, 132 mile an hour, nice and easy. So we know that the car has pretty good potential. I think if we got everything lined up, it probably would run maybe a 10.4, 10.5 on wastegate pressure. So we've got a few goals, as I said, for the car. I'd like to run a 9 as my next big task. We are changing the wheels on the front to skinnies with normal, very thin radial bias ply tyres. And we've been told by quite a lot of people that will sort the car out. It'll be a bit floaty, but it won't try and overtake itself at every opportunity. So 9s are on the cards. I can't see any reason why I can't run 9s, because effectively we can pretty much double the horsepower and double the torque with boost. So I'm never going to be short on power for the weight it's at. If I can get to the 9.48, probably not this year but next year, that's my final big target, because that'll be the quickest Lotus in the world, and that's the one I'd really, really like. Guys in America, King's Performance have got that at the moment with a K20 powered sequential, so they're a bit heavier than me, but 800 horsepower and a K20 with a sequential is fast at the top end. So that's generally it, really. We'll see how this season goes when Santa Pod opens again. Hopefully it won't be too long. For about the time we'll all be back in work or found jobs, to keep us going, so at least we can buy the parts we need. Yeah, that's all I can say really. I'll throw up a few clips as well, pictures and stuff like that, which will hopefully be used. Any questions, please ask. We'll see how we get on with it. Thank you very much.